ladies and gentlemen, can we please have some encouragement for your best man and master of ceremonies, Joe?
Thank you. You're all very welcome here today at the Killyhaven Hotel. It was a great ceremony and hopefully it'll be a very great evening from here. A few people want to say a few words initially, so I'd like to kick off and introduce the bride's father, John. I get to call him John now.
Sister, family and friends, you here okay? Okay? No? Firstly, we intend to have the meal start at about 6. So, if the stomach is making funny noises and you feel like having a go at that bread roll, feel free, no problem. First of all, as with all events, we have to have a health and safety warning. Keep the children away from the sugared almonds, please. Because we don't have any accents. Although we do have medical guests here today who are able to apply the Heimlich manoeuvre, but none of them are averse to getting their arms around some young, fit male. Now, I did say young, and I did say fit. So that automatically excludes about half the males we have here today. Now, we'll crack on because I know that the two Joes have a lot to say. Now, on behalf of Francis and myself, we'd like to welcome you all to the celebrations for Leah and David's wedding. This is my only opportunity for giving the father of the bride speech, and I have no intention of wasting it. We would like to welcome the Turley and the Keenan families who are with us today, our own Marley and Doherty families, Leah and David's friends, Joe and Sheena's friends, and our friends. We welcome you all and hope that the rest of the day continues to be very special and a very happy occasion. And you're all very welcome. The prize for who has travelled the furthest goes without a shadow of a doubt to Julie, who is David's cousin. Now, Julie has travelled all the way from Auckland, New Zealand to be with us today. And unfortunately, Julie's husband James couldn't make it, but she had the company of her two delightful and extremely well-behaved children. Ran, who is 3, and Max, who is 1, on the 24-hour trip. So lucky Julie. We have, I was going to say unfortunately, but we have some guests from Tyrone who have managed to sneak in. Now, you will know them automatically because they've got this sort of smug look in their face, which I may say endears them to no one. But we, of course, being very magnanimous, do wish them all the best on Sunday. We really, really do. Now, we would like to thank Father Brian for officiating at the wedding ceremony. We had high expectations, as we knew it would be something very special. Delivered in his own unique style, and he certainly did not disappoint. Unfortunately, as Father Brian said, he is not with us at the reception because he has a golden wedding anniversary mass tonight. Now, Father Brian was with us in Portadown, or as we like to say, Drumcree, a number of years ago, and he was extremely popular. But Cardinal Brady, in his infinite wisdom, decided to send them on the missions. He sent them on the foreign missions. He sent them to County Line. Now, I think it is time, before the hard border comes down, for Father Brian to return, as Brady Gallagher would say, to the first county in Ireland. Should be back in Armagh, where he belongs. Now, it has always been our hope and our wish that Dolores and the family would provide the music for Leah's wedding. Now, we are so thankful to Dolores, Martin, Pauline, Sinead, Derval and Cleana. And as everyone would say, they're absolutely magnificent today. We are also absolutely delighted to have Lily Marley with us tonight. Now, Lily is the matriarch of the Marley family. Not because she is the oldest, but because she is the most fun to be with. Now, I know we prayed during the service for family who are no longer with us, but I think it would be remiss of me not to acknowledge the love and influence my own mother and Francis's parents, Nanny and Brams, had on Leah. We miss them all, especially on occasions like today. Now, on the 1st of August 1978, now you can see the cogwheels of brains working there. It's 39 years ago. And that is when Francis and I were married in St. Bridget's in Derryvolgate. Noreen sang the same song on that day as she did today. Funnily enough called the wedding song. Now, special thanks to Noreen. And we are delighted that she was able to sound as well today as she did then. This is really a miracle because, of course, Noreen was singing from her pram. Now, today is Leah's Day. She has been responsible for everything. She has meticulously planned everything. Now, there were early signs of her command of Operation Perfect Wedding when very soon after they were engaged, which is just over a year ago, Leah produced for us a coloured, coded spreadsheet. Just what every father of the bride wants. Now, it has even been said that she is a bit of a control freak. Now, it has also been said that she did not pick this off the ground. I think this is very unfair because Francis has never been regarded as a control freak. So I don't know where she got it. Now, David, of course, was consulted on wedding matters, but he is a quick learner and very soon realised, after serious eye rolling, that all he was required to contribute was limited to whatever you want, Leah, as you know best. He has already discovered the secret of a long and happy marriage. Now, and finally we get to Leah. Now, when Leah was born and she was placed in my arms, the first thing I noticed was the tremendous head of dark hair she had. Now, when it was actually washed, it actually stood upright like a Mohican. And it took a number of years to get it under control. Now, as I look around the room today, with the lights bouncing off the far back foreheads, there are some here who would have been extremely jealous. Secondly, Leah was very tall for her age. In school photographs, she's always at the back. But thankfully, she had stopped at the 6 foot she is today. Now, for those of you who have children, there are two types. The cling-ons, who never leave your side, and then the runners. Leah was a definite runner. Now, her running exploits were legendary. As a 3-year-old, setting off from our house to walk to her baby minder, a mile away, in the dark, along a road with no lights and no footpaths. Now, you don't expect to see your 3-year-old daughter return home in the back of a police car. But it was the happiest sight that we have ever seen. Now, shopping with Leah was a nightmare, is a nightmare. Airports, double nightmare. And when we went to Disney World years ago, there have been sensational stories of children being abducted. So Frances bought a set of children's safety reins, straps, if you know what I mean. So now you have to realise she was 9 years of age. And as I said, tall. Now, some of you may not know, but Leah and David are making a sentimental return to Disney World as part of their honeymoon before the Caribbean cruise. So, as a special present for David, I have because we would like her back. Now, Frances and I have been blessed with two wonderful children, Kevin and Leah, of whom we are immensely proud. Now, since Kevin's wedding, we have acquired the best daughter-in-law in the world. We have the lovely Laura. And today, we completed the set with dependable Dave. Who I am sure will turn out to be the best son-in-law ever. So, I ask you to be upstanding, raise your glasses, as I propose a toast to David and Leah.
Thank you, John. Obviously, if like me you're wondering, does Ciara still have the handcuffs from when she was left back by the cops? Might find out later on. I'd now like to introduce the father of the groom. I'll take my time because he's been trying to write something down while that's been going on. Remember, breathe deeply, Dad. Make it drag out.
Well, family and friends, I'm Joe, or as the other Joe says, I'm Joe Senior. Nice to see everybody here. Initially, Leah is a very special girl, and we are honoured to have Leah as our third daughter-in-law now. As you know, we have 4 boys, and this is our third, Mrs. Turley. And with a bit of luck, we're going to have another one next year, no, Mrs. Turley? But Leah is for being beautiful today, as she always is. She is a fantastic cook, and she spoils me with her famous 15s, which they're lovely. And our David, he's sitting here smiling away. He's a good lad, enjoys his sport and fitness, and Shane and I are very proud of him. And we wish David and Leah long and happiness in the future. But I'd like to say there's two young Miss Turleys here today. There's Laura and Cleena. And two young Turley lads here today. Shay and Keelan. He's there, he's not listening. So I hope you all enjoy your day, and we wish David and Leah all the best. Thank you.
Pass you over to the main man himself here. Maybe not a Klingon or a runner, maybe a hybrid, a Klingon with the runs.
Thank you, Joe. This is going to be very short and very sweet, hopefully. I just want to firstly thank John for his kind words. Not only has he brought up a beautiful daughter, but he's it's a lady I can call my wife today. I'm so proud to use that on my side today. So thank you, John and Francis. I want to begin by thanking all who have travelled a great distance to be here to celebrate our special day, as well as your generous gifts. With people who have travelled from Somerset, Edinburgh, Dundalk, Mayo, Dundrum, Manchester, London, Worcester as well. But again, a special mention to my cousin Julie, who has travelled all the way from New Zealand with her two boys, Ryan and Max. So much has gone into organising this beautiful day. As John said, pretty much Leah's done everything. I won't dispute that at all. But we couldn't have done it without other people as well. John has been a key role in putting this together, not only John but Kevin as well. So I'd like to thank John and Kevin for more or less setting up the tables yesterday, as you spent about 4 hours doing it. So thank you very much. The beautiful cake you see in front of you today as well was made by Leah's great friend Bridgine. Where's Bridgine? So again, thank you very much for that. Also like to thank my brother Danny and Leah's uncle Tony for providing transport for the bridal parties today. So thank you for that as well. To my brothers who sit to the right of me, I want to say a massive thank you. Even Connor, you're like a brother to me as well. We've been friends in primary school and always been there to support me. As you can see from the table names, sport, and particularly the GA, has a massive impact in our early years. We even had our uncle Raymond as an early coach, so Ray, I want to thank him. Over there. I can remember kicking the ball along the grounds of Ballingham Castle. So, I mean, more or less you started us playing football, so thanks again for that, Raymond. We all played for a local club, Tiernan Oak. So a lot of the boys down in the corner there, thanks for coming down as well, boys. Me and Joe played for many years for our school team, and Paul and Danny played as well, yet Paul is the only one who actually has a Macquarie Cup medal. So, probably the proudest moment we had was winning the county championship with a lot of the boys down in the corner and our brother here beside me, so just a proud day, Joe, for both of us. To both sets of parents, I want to thank you so much. You've been an example and inspiration to both of us. Leah's openly admitted that she's her daddy's girl, and she is. To my own parents, Mum and Dad, what can I say? You've been there for me through thick and thin. Mum, you've always believed in us all. And I wouldn't be the man I am today without you. To my dad, Joe, what can I say? You're the rock of our family. You work morning and night to provide for us all boys, and we can never repay what you've done for us. You've always said to me, if you're going to do something, do it right and take your time. And I think I've done that today. Just on that note, we have a wee presentation to both parents, Francis and Mum. Just get a wee bouquet of flowers. To the beautiful bridesmaids, well, you're actually more than bridesmaids to Leah, you're her best friend. You've done so much for Leah, I can never repay you for what you've done. To my two nieces, floor girls, Laura and Cleena, you're in the toilet. Thank you. But finally, to the lady beside me, my beautiful wife, the page right from her. You're stunning today, absolutely. It took my breath away coming down the aisle, so, I mean, I thank you. I want to thank you for everything you've done for me. You're the most caring and selfless person I know. You bring the best out of people, and you do enjoy a mass. Let's be honest, if there's a mass going, Leah's going to the mass. But on a serious note, I do promise to take care of you and love you all the days of my life. And thank you for being so wonderful. Just going to finish with a couple of toasts. I probably forgot them, but if you all raise your glasses, and we're going to toast the bridesmaids, please. To the bridesmaids. I'm just going to finish up. Just thank you once again to everybody. I mean, it's been a wonderful day. It's a wee bit about the weather, but there's friends and family I haven't seen in a long time, and they're here today, and it makes a great, it's a great effort to be here today. I know it's a bit of a distance to come for a lot of people as well, but I'm going to pass you on to Joe now. Now, Joe, I don't know what Joe's going to come out with, to be honest with you. He doesn't know. He exaggerates a lot of his stories as well, so whatever he does come out with, don't take it to heart, so thanks very much. Here you go, Joe.
I'm glad I took my jacket off, that was emotional. Take it down a level here. I'm going to bring it down nice and calm and introduce my colleagues beside me here who have a couple of messages to read out from people who unfortunately couldn't be here, so I'm going to start with Connor.
Our first message is from Lucy in Australia. And so the adventure begins. Happy wedding day, Miss Morley. I have no doubt you will be the most beautiful bride, and David is a lucky man to have you. I would love to be there today to share your special day, but instead I send you all the love and luck in the world and wishes for the most memorable of days. There are so many memories to make, and I'm sure you will have all the crack making them. Enjoy yourselves. I can't wait to see the photos. May you forever find joy in each other's eyes, warmth in each other's arms, and love in each other's hearts. With all the love in the world, to my Irish princess, from Lucy.
This is a wee message from Louise McLean. Hey, just wanted to wish you all
You, Leah and David, all the very best for tomorrow. Can't wait to see the pictures. Enjoy every second of your special day. Sorry I won't be there to see you. Sending you all my love. And to David and Leah, wishing you both a wonderful wedding day. Sorry we can't be there. We wish you much joy, love, happiness on your journey together. Lots of love. Odin, Catherine, Alana, and Darcy from Australia.
To David and Leah, enjoy every minute of this special day. Thinking of you both, love Marion, Eamon, and McKevin. To David and Leah, we would like to wish the newlyweds a long and wonderful life together. As a valued customer of the Tanstown Portadown, we would like to offer you a year's free membership. Now that you are a married man, David, we don't want you to forget to top up your tan. Best wishes from all the staff at the Tanstown Portadown.
So we just take a deep breath and recenter ourselves here. I'm just going to mention a number: 2,986 days. Just think of that number. Is that the average life of a dog? Could you be a surgeon in that time? Or is it maybe the amount of times that my mum has lit candles, said prayers, novenas, that this day would actually happen? Like seriously? When he hit 35, I give up. I thought my chance had passed to be a best man because we sort of swap around between ourselves, but I don't know. Like I've asked people, is this really happening? But it is. It's class. He mentioned earlier he does take his time. He likes to do things right. And in Leah, he's found someone who's really special, very gifted. People have mentioned before, if you know, she can bake the most amazing cakes. And no matter what she's doing, if it's a birthday, special occasion, you know, she'll put that other person first. And it's just the nature of the person she is. And you know, long before this day, you know, my kids and Paul's kids have called her auntie, and she's part of the family, and she's stitched in very, very well. So we're delighted and honoured that she has joined the Turley clan. I know there was a typo earlier when we had David Marley, but it is clearly David Turley. It'll be Mr. and Mrs. Turley on the door, although John's there quite a lot. So we'll see how that goes. There's a lot I could say. I've tried to put a structure around this. You know, fashion sense is maybe one area that David, like, he looks well today, but you know, behind the scenes, if you open his wardrobe, you'd find tracksuit bottoms hanging up and the same green hoodie. There's 5 of them. He wears them all the time, but it's great to see him in the suit. You look well in the suit, good man. And then there was that time you tried to dye your hair with your own kit because you wanted to look more like Connor. Didn't quite go to plan. It was a colour that my mother described as urine. She didn't quite say that, but because there's kids present, technically that's what the colour was. Spent a lot of money on Peter Marks, but eventually came out after we had to cut it back, and you wore your hat for a couple of weeks of training just to cover that one up. Then there, you know, sense of direction as well. Wouldn't be great sometimes. Himself and Connor decided to go on holidays in Tenerife. And Connor has begged me not to tell this story, but really just to set the record straight, Connor got back to the apartment. Yeah, I know. He made it back, and they were sharing a room, and apparently someone did something in the bath, and shouldn't have been. It was a B-day, but it changed the bath, and it looked like a cobra. I shout out to my friend there. I got a pint later for dropping that in. So things like that, and then we, as Julie, who we've mentioned here twice, you know, phenomenal effort getting here with 2 very special kids from New Zealand, and but she celebrated her wedding in Adair Manor, where David shared a room with David. Now his bed was directly with Danny, sorry, and his bedroom or his bed was right beside the toilet. But then Danny woke up in the middle of the night to find him. He sprinkled Danny's shoes, let's just put it that way. They were on the other side of the room. So sense of direction has been great. These are truth coming out now. But as he mentioned earlier, sport's been a very important part of our lives. I suppose it really took over our family life for a long time. And he mentioned it was a very proud time for us winning a county championship with our club. And it was a very proud time for our family when David got picked for the Armagh senior squad in 2003. And I know there's maybe 2 Tyrone people in the room, and unfortunately we lost these that day in the final. He didn't deserve it, but we'll see. But that was a very special thing. I suppose we've learned a lot from our parents, and David mentioned that earlier. And I sort of think, if you think back to the second reading that Mary rang in Mass day and said, "Without love, you're nothing." I think these 2 people have found love, and that's very rare and very special. And I'd like to wish them every happiness in their journey together as Mr. and Mrs. Turley. So I'd like you to lift your glasses and very simply say, David and Leah.
Just to make as much noise as you possibly can. To invite everyone to the last word for the very first chance of the Wild Legs together, ladies and gentlemen. I do want you to release the room. Come on, let's make a bit of noise for the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Turley! Come on! ladies have practiced that before. That's really nice. Ladies and gentlemen, that was lovely. Please learn to take that as much as we did. So the next person I'm going to do is season the one and all. I'm sure that we're right in the room here today. Watch us on the last word straight away. So feel free to get off your seats and come and join us. Even if it's just for the first dance, come on out onto the wooden floor and let's have a bit of fun. Thank you.
gonna try for the rest of my life. 'Cause you are the best part of me. The side I hope everyone sees. The air that I breathe when missing peace wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me. My daylight sky blue, my greener grass on the other side. It's just the simple truth. All that was wrong, you made it right. 'Cause you are the best part of me. The side I hope everyone sees. The air that I breathe when missing peace wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me. The best part of me. Time can't fade it, a thief can't take it. All my love for you. You are, you are. You are, you are. 'Cause you are the best part.